Karen's feelings for Zach intensifies on Tyler Perry's sisters in the upcoming episode. Okay, the episode synopsis for season 6, episode 4. It says, as the girls try to learn more about Karen's whereabouts, the reality of losing a friend begins to sink in. Zach and Fatima face a struggle about his devotion. And that's for episode 4. They don't have one for they don't have a synopsis for episode 3. So episode 5, it says Karen's whereabouts are discovered. Fatima is disturbed by Zach's concern. Andy and Garrett share a moment of complete honesty about their relationship, about where their relationship status is. In episode 6, it says Fatima and Zach's relationship is pushed to the limits as Karen's feelings for him start to increase. Gary tries to help Hayden out of an unexpected arrangement. Sabrina and Maurice meet with a lawyer. Okay, look here. I want to know if Karen's feelings for Zach intensifies or increases. Is it because she sees that Aaron ain't this perfect man that he has claimed to be or pretended to be? Or is it because he shows concern during the fire? Like, what was it that made her decide? Or did she ever stop, having feelings for him? Because she was like, okay, I'm moving on, and I'm moving on. And they kept talking about she moving on with Aaron and all this other stuff. But now they saying by episode 6, her feelings for him starts to increase. And I said, look here. But basically, I had already heard that Zach and Fatima are going to be having problems because he shows he cares when he learns that she's been in the fire and the salon burned down. My thing, what I said was, I could understand why he cares because, one, that's his ex. That was his ex for 3 years, even though they was on again, off again. And technically, I don't think you're supposed to count the time that you was off, but nobody talks about that. And 2, she could possibly be carrying his child. And 3, it's just the right thing to care that somebody being in the fire. But then it depends on how he reacts. If he has a whole temper tantrum or meltdown, or it depends. I want ready to see how he acts, because that's going to display like, okay, he not over her. Because there's been certain times where I was like, okay, is he really over her? They're like, because I'm confused at this point. If he's supposed to be in love with Fatima, it's certain things you shouldn't be doing or saying or how you acting and stuff. But yeah, I said we're going to have to see the episode before we really say, because, looking at it, everybody hate, I ain't going to say everybody, but a lot of people don't like Karen's character or like that she's been stuck on Zach all this time. But what I say, I want to see how he reacts. Is it normal or is it just, Fatima? Because some people were saying, Fatima is trying to be controlling and stuff like that. But it depends. Like, if you over here throwing temper tantrums and all this stuff, then of course she gonna have a problem with that. But yeah, they said Fatima is gonna be she ain't gonna like how he is so concerned about Karen. And I was like, well, I would think you ain't nothing if you said, I ain't gonna say ain't nothing, but you what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know right now, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. If you find out that your ex was in a fire and you don't ask about her or wonder if she's okay or anything like that, then of course I'm gonna be looking at you sideways. But then if you do too much, look, can't win for losing, whatever the saying is. Because I would be conflicted. Because, like, I would care and I would want to know that you're safe. But at the same time, if you get to doing too much, then I'm going to be looking like, okay, are you really over her? But yeah, it said basically episodes, they don't have a synopsis for episode 3. They just skip over it and go to episode 4. And they basically said 4 and 5, episodes 4 and 5. The girl's going to be trying to see where Karen is. I said, don't tell me they done left this girl in the doggone fire. This a show because, one, when she went in there and ran in the doggone fire, and then when she passed out, she tried to spray it. I don't know if the smoke was too much for her. I don't know if the thing didn't work or she didn't know how to use it. I don't know what happened. But when she passed out, did y'all see how close that fire was to her hand? And you mean to tell me she gonna make it out of there without a burn or scratch or anything? Go back and watch. I just watched that clip. It's on Instagram. Go back and watch that clip, and you see how close that fire is to her hand. And you telling me she was untouched. But the dude was saying that he found the body, and I was like, they usually only say that if the body gone, right? Not if the body gone. Y'all know. So I'm thinking it's the other girl. So Pam might not be responsible, but we don't know yet. We just gonna have to wait and see. But then when you think about it, if the girl set the salon on fire, wouldn't the whole thing be, how did she get, look, I don't know at this point, because now it's like, okay, is this just how he wrote the show, where a lot of stuff don't make sense, or what? Because it's either the curling iron or it's the girl, because they say they found a body. But the whole thing wasn't on fire. It was enough space for Karen to walk up in there so that the girl break in through the back door or what. But yeah, it said the girls try to learn more about Karen's whereabouts from I guess episode 3, 4, and 5. And they said the reality of losing a friend begins to sink in. Zach and Fatima face a struggle about his devotion. I'm guessing his devotion to her and everything. And said this was why. I feel like they rushed Zach and Fatima's relationship. They rushed the spinoff and all that. All of it together. Even though I'm a fan of Zach and Fatima, I feel like certain situations on both Sistas and Zatima where they nobody's expecting, because some people were saying y'all expecting it to be a fairy tale. No, we expecting them to act like they actually in love and not like they just passing the time or whatever you want to call it. Because no, like every time they don't get a chance to overcome one thing before several other things is facing them. Like, dog, let them get over this first. Like, they look dealing with multiple baby mamas, dealing with folk, family, friends, everybody interfering at one time. That's a lot. That is a lot. Let's see, episode 6. Wait, is this episode 5? Episode 5. Oh, I see it. They said that they discovered where Karen is. That's probably when they gonna show up to there. And it was Preston. Looked like Preston was with Danny. Calvin was there. Aaron was there. I said, look, I like how they showed up though. I like when they show up for each other and stuff. But Fatima is disturbed by Zach's concern, and I was like, I don't know, I'm ready to see, because I would expect you to be concerned. Like, no, you got a heart, don't you? Heartless. Why I couldn't think of that? Oh my goodness. Yeah, heartless. That's the word I was looking for earlier, y'all. Andy and Gary share a moment of complete honesty about where their current relationship status is. I thought she was done with him. Look, they be dragging at this point. Let's see what else. I should have read the episode titles too, but okay, in episode 6. They only got it up to episode 6 though. It said Fatima and Zach's relationship is pushed to the limits as Karen's feelings for him start to increase. I said, look at here. Let me find out. Oh my goodness. I don't know, y'all. I really don't know. But yeah, I got a question about that. About the whole, I said, I expect him to care because they was together for 3 years. But do you count the amount of time they were separated, or the whole on again off again stuff? Because I thought you ain't supposed to count that, because that's like the whole break thing. Oh, we took a break. What the freak is a break? I don't know. But I said, look, I don't think you're supposed to count that, do you? I know a lot of people who count that. I know a lot of people well, I ain't gonna say a lot of people. I know some people who married, who they be separated, but they still celebrate, anniversaries and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, I don't know. I don't really think you're supposed to, but this the part I was confused about. It said Gary tries to help Hayden out of an unexpected arrangement. And I'm like, okay, what do you mean an unexpected arrangement? Who is he arranged something with? Who is he in an arrangement with? Is that Tamara or what? Did he find out how she is, or who she working for, or that she after his money? Like, what is it? And then Sabrina and Maurice meet with a lawyer. Finally, they meeting with a lawyer. Do they supposed to have the same lawyer? I mean, technically they both innocent, but do they supposed to have the same lawyer? I don't know. But that's it, y'all. Let me know down below what y'all think about Karen's feelings for Zach intensified, the upcoming synopsis for these episodes. Do y'all think that Fatima is gonna be validated or have a right to feel concerned that Zach is concerned about Karen, or do what you expect him to be concerned? Because she did get trapped in the fire and a salon did burn down. I don't know. But stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, this is